Hey guys, well, this is my first time shooting for my MacBook, my new MacBook Pro. Yeah. Um, so it's not really doing well with the low lighting in here, but that's fine. Works pretty well, works enough for me. So today is, let's see, March 25th. That means I am just 4 days shy of 8 months on T. So first of all, this is my voice 8 months on T, and I think it's a bit deeper than it used to be even like a month ago. Just a tiny bit, like when I talk fluently, I can still hear some high pitch in there, but if I try to talk in the lower register of my voice, it goes down lower than it used to go. Yeah. Other than that, let's see some other changes. I didn't talk about changes in my last video. So basically, the most major change is hair. I mean, I've got hairs everywhere now. I was pretty hairy before, even as like for a cis female. So right now it's pretty crazy. And the only thing I'm not really happy about is the amount of facial hair I have. Like, yeah, I don't know if how well you can see it in this lighting, but you can kind of see it. I mean, I do have some pretty good sideburns that go about to around here. I have some like random hairs here and there, and some hair around this part, which is also pretty patchy. And then my mustache is, uh, I don't know, it's alright, but so it's not the best. I mean, I would love to have some more facial hair, or at least for it to be like more uniform. But by now, I mean, I'm 8 months on T and it's still pretty patchy, and I know it can happen. And it depends on genetics and everything, not only on the amount of time I'm on T or the dosage I get, but hopefully it will get better soon. Just because it kind of makes me look like a 15-year-old boy, and yeah, I try to shave every couple of days now. Um, it has been helping, but I don't know, not that much. So, um, as far as hairs on other parts of my body, I have some, like my leg hair is going crazy, and my arm hair, and I have hairs in new places I didn't have them before. Like, I don't know, the hair like over from this side and this side are now connecting like in the middle of this, and that also happens on the back of my legs and my knees and places I like didn't have hair at all before. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, I have noticed recently the shape of my hands is changed a lot. Like, I don't know. You don't know what it used to look like before, but it's more manly now. It's like uh, it's like more square, if that makes any sense. The bones around here are a lot more prominent than they used to be, and also my veins, like both on this side and this side, are. Um, I wouldn't say they're totally like popping out like I would like them to be, but they do tend to pop out more than before, especially when I do some exercise and stuff. Um, Other than that, and my voice, obviously, I have been getting some acne, unfortunately. I mean, you could see it before when I when I showed you a close up of my face. I try to wash my face a lot more. It's kind of been helping, but I don't know. Hopefully, that's just a temporary thing, and it will pass soon. And let's see if I'm forgetting anything. As far as emotional changes go, I tend to be a lot. I've noticed that I'm a lot more, like, I get upset more easily, but when I get upset, I don't get like before. When I was angry, I used to cry, just cry because I'm angry. So, firstly, I haven't cried since like the first month I've been on T. The first month, like, which so I haven't cried in like 6 months, which is a lot of time for me. I used to cry a lot, and now I just get really angry. I mean, I feel like kicking stuff. Like I don't know what to do with myself from being so angry, sort of angry, and my screen just got dark. Okay. And that is not a very nice thing. That's also something I'm hoping is kind of like just, I don't know, adolescence sort of thing, and maybe it will pass. I don't know. Hopefully it will. Um, what else? I'm sure I'm forgetting tons of stuff. I should have written this down. Oh, as far as muscles go, I haven't been working out enough, but I do feel like I have a lot more muscles. I also feel the fat distribution in my body has changed kind of a lot. I mean, I have more of a belly right now, but my breast has fortunately gotten smaller, and my hips kind of gotten smaller. I mean, they're still pretty, I don't know, I still like have a female shape, but what can you do about that? Um, but I don't know, they just look different, and my muscles are more prominent there too. So I think that's got to do with the injection as well, that being the injection site. Um, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, as far as my face shape goes, I think that has changed a bit too. I mean, the shape of my face is longer, and it's not, it's not more square than it used to be necessarily. But I mean, um, especially if I clench my jaw, like you can see my jawline a bit more. I guess I still have to lose some weight for it to be more prominent, but it is getting better. Um, I think I've mentioned that before, but I think the shape of my like the width of my nose has been, it's wider, and as far as like my, yeah, you can see I'm I'm losing a lot of hair over at this part, like, yeah, I'm getting some baldness around those parts, but that's cool. I mean, that would give me more of a manly shape, and also my eyebrows are kind of fuller than they used to be again, and they were pretty full. I mean, I was always pretty hairy, which was fine with me. I mean, I was happy about it. So, uh, but yeah, hopefully I won't get too hairy now that I'm on tea. Like that's become kind of a fear of mine, which didn't really think it will be a problem, but hopefully it won't. I mean, right now I'm still fine with it. I mean, I'm good with it. Yeah, that's like physical and emotional changes. As far as life changes go, well, I am getting top surgery 1 week from today. Yeah. My top surgery is on the 31st of this month, which is next Monday, exactly 1 week from today. And the reason I was originally supposed to be having top surgery in the 17th or on the 17th of February, and I postponed it twice already just because the army, I served at IDF, if you don't know, and the army has been giving me some troubles and with approving my surgery. I mean, I didn't at any point try to ask them to cover it or try to ask them to um, help me with it in any form. I mean, I was willing to sign a paid, like a not paid, I don't know how to say it, like vacation days without being paid for them. So I didn't even ask them to give me my salary while I was recovering from the surgery or anything. All I needed them for to do is to approve for me to get it in a private, like in a private practice, just because I mean, I don't know, that's the law in the army. They have to approve it. So, like for insurance purposes, just because they do my insurance, and they wouldn't approve it. So, after I asked and they initially said no, I found out that I was uh, the first ever person to ask to go through some form of SRS, like in Israel, top surgery is not exactly considered SRS surgery, but you can change your um, gender marker based on it because of like some sort of legal loophole, but that yeah. So anyway, apparently I'm the first person to ever ask for it, and that's why they they took so long to give me the answer, and that's why they said no, just because they're really afraid that, like, firstly they're afraid of getting sued. Like if I change my mind or anything, I would blame the army for letting me have the surgery I wanted to have and paid for to have. Like I saved up a year for it. I'm on T like 8 months, and still they won't let me do it. So that makes a lot of sense. But if you remember, I don't actually know how much I've talked about it on my video blog, but if you remember the amount of troubles the army gave me with starting T, I wasn't about to enter another war with them for top surgery. So basically, I quit. Yeah, I quit the army, and I was officially released last week, like a week ago, and yeah, and now I'm gonna have the top surgery, and right after top surgery I have to start looking for a job. I uh, it kind of scares me, like both because I'm not do not feel 100% prepared for it, and I've never had surgery of any kind, never was under like general anesthesia, and it kind of freaks me out. But I guess that's normal, and I'm hoping everything will be fine. I'm learning about the subject as much as I can with the time that I have. I've also stopped smoking again, which is kind of hard, and just got my t-shirt, so I'm pretty like edgy, more than usual. Um, but yeah, basically I'm happy about it. So yeah, I'm scared about like the medical aspect of it, and also I'm scared about like the financial consequences, just because I currently do not have a job, and I'm gonna spend like basically all my money plus some money I don't actually have to go through the surgery, just because in the months I've waited, I've spent some of the money I was initially going to spend on the surgery, and I'm also going to pay like third of the amount, which is still a lot, in 10 installments. So basically, if I don't find a job like 2 or 3 weeks max after my surgery, I'm gonna have some problems. Um, Without even mentioning my like the fact that I have to pay rent and everything like that. Um, so yeah, hopefully it will be fine. I'm doing what I can with the time that I have. I have like a to-do list of like 4 pages long, just of things I have to do before surgery and after surgery and while recovering. And I gotta get my show will together, and gotta write like I don't know, like gotta do a lot of stuff. Start looking for a job. Um, I got this MacBook with my I don't know how to say it, but like after you are released from the IDF, you get like a certain amount of money you can use to for studying or for like opening a business. So I'm going to be registered as like a video editor, like a freelance video editor, but registered like for tax purposes, and that just means I'm practically a business of my own. So I am going to get refunded for the MacBook. But by the time I get refunded for the MacBook, since it takes a while, I mean wanted to buy it now just because I needed to work firstly, and also I wanted to have it while I'm recovering, just so I have something to do. My computer hasn't been working for like 6 months, so that kind of sucks. And yes, so hopefully it will be okay. And this video is getting super long. I'm really, again, distracted, not focused, and yeah, but I just wanted to update anyway. And still can't believe I'm having top surgery in 1 week. I'm probably gonna update you more on it. Probably gonna shoot some uh, videos the day of the surgery, and yeah, that's basically it.